A Moody conversation is filmed in front of a live studio audience. My name is Zain Fipke. This is prodAnhad, my co-host, and today we are interviewing Miss Bashizi. Say hello to the live studio audience
everyone.
In front of us.
Yep, I see a lot of people in the audience.
Yeah. Today's episode is going to be filled with banter, more banter, and maybe even a little bit of witty banter. So let's get right into it.
And it's called Are We Just Hotter Cavemen with Wi-Fi?
It's true.
Do you want my response to that question?
Yes, I do.
What do you think about that?
I think that there's a lot of differences between the cavemen and us, more than just Wi-Fi. There's also a much broader connection between humans of different parts of the world. So I think there's a little bit more complexity to this statement that you made, I would say.
Do you think that the Croods is an accurate representation of the Neanderthal race?
I don't think that the Croods is an accurate representation because it's not made with real actors. So it's a cartoon. It's not actually real life.
Okay.
So that's why I think it's not perfectly accurate.
Interesting perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Do you think that the cave people had the idea to invent Wi-Fi, they just didn't have the technology available?
Based on the drawings that they made in caves, they seemed more preoccupied with things like not starving and not being killed by a woolly mammoth stampede and not being killed by a saber-toothed tiger.
That's great.
Not being killed by other cavemen with rocks. And so I think that instead of worrying about Wi-Fi, they were probably more worried about imminent death.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think one of them had the idea about Wi-Fi?
Just like in the back of their mind, just a lingering thought.
I think humans always have an eye to the future, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that they would know what the Wi-Fi would entail?
I think that if you showed a caveman Wi-Fi, they would pass out. Similarly to how if you gave a pilgrim a hot Cheeto, they would die.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. We're not ready.
We're just better than them because we're more evolved, you know?
Uh-huh.
Generally, would you say there's anything that if you were shown, you would pass out just from the pure shock of it?
Like from the future?
Yeah.
Or just
if you saw let's say you see your future self from a year from now, what would you do?
I don't think there's anything so shocking that somebody could show me that I would physically pass out, but I think that it is interesting to conceptualize the future because we kind of can only imagine what we already know, just a little bit more evolved, similar to how you cannot imagine a new color. It's kind of hard to imagine things that you don't know could exist, you know?
This one time I had a spider on my face and I woke up and I passed out.
You passed out?
I almost passed out.
That happened to me once when I was playing Minecraft and there was a spider in my house.
You're weak.
Yeah, I got that all.
Yeah. Anyway, now it's time for our first segment. They're dumb questions.
Yeah. This is kind of a spitball speed run.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first one of the day. If your relationship history was a movie genre, what would it be? Zayn, do you want to start?
I
think I know what it is.
Unreleased.
Unreleased.
What about you?
Mine would be probably children's comedy.
Children's comedy? Okay. What about you?
Horror movie.
Horror movie. Interesting.
Yeah. You hear screaming, someone disappears, and...
Could you elaborate on children's comedy? Just in terms of the slapstick kind of unintelligent humor?
Yeah, have you ever seen like Daddy Daycare where they're all running around frantic the whole time making terrible jokes and just trying to overcome a conundrum that's not actually a problem?
Mm-hmm.
I would say that that's just trying to overcome problems that aren't real problems but that are problems simplified for a children's audience. And just I'm the audience in the movie per se. I'm watching everything unfold and I'm laughing, but really in the movie itself it's not actually that funny, but I find it funny, from an outside perspective.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a meta description.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You have a question or?
No. I think.
Okay.
Continue.
If politicians had to wear sponsor logos like race car drivers, what would be the most cursed one?
The most cursed one?
Yeah.
That's a great question. I feel like Donald Trump might be sponsored by McDonald's.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Is it because of Donald?
That was inadvertent.
I know.
Sorry, someone just waved at me from the audience, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, live studio audience.
What's up? What do you think, Zayn?
I think I wouldn't call myself a political genius,
Mm-hmm.
but if there was some sort of debate and the dude was wearing like a Trader Joe's shirt, I'd probably laugh.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think it would bring up the issue where you just wouldn't take them very seriously.
Yeah.
You know, because if you have like a
No,
like you
for
said
sure.
before, like a Hot Cheetos sunglasses while you're talking about, you know,
Mm-hmm.
whatever issues might arise amongst the world.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think that also brings up the ethical issue of why are politicians
Moral
who are meant to
dilemma.
be neutral, you know? Why
Yeah.
are they being sponsored by
Exactly.
corporate companies?
Yeah. I think it would be Elon Musk and Red Bull.
Red Bull
I
would
can see
never
that.
sponsor someone like Elon Musk.
Pure chaos. They would.
They would sponsor someone like,
They wouldn't give him a helmet.
yeah, probably not. They wouldn't give him that.
It's time for a sponsor break. Quick pause in the spiral. Today's sponsor is Trauma Patch. So when life hits hard, don't go to therapy. Just slap on a trauma patch and disassociate like a real adult. Anything to add on the trauma
I
patch?
use trauma patches on my tummy before I go to bed.
Mhm.
They've helped me get through a lot. I know many friends who have. Buy trauma patch. You can get the beginner starter set for $60.99
Mm-hmm.
at traumapatch.co
Yeah.
/patch trauma.
Mm-hmm. Some side effects may include texting your ex at 2 a.m., aggressive journaling, and podcasting. But yeah, traumapatch.co. Was that all? Was there more website thing?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, yeah.
I can replay.
Um,
We'll have subtitles.
Code it's fine for 10% off at checkout. Just forget your issues and dissociate for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Continue the spitball.
The moody spiral.
Moody
Is it time for the moody spiral?
Ms. Bashizi, if you could say one thing right now, what would it be?
Right, like just like off the
Just
bat.
right
Just like
What's the first
whatever.
thing? What's going through your
Well,
head?
I was just thinking about how much.
Is that
I
my
love
pen
these
you
pens.
just stole?
This is my pen.
You just stole
Okay,
it.
this
No,
is literally. Okay, this is my pen. I just bought it in Vancouver.
sure
and
she did.
Oh, it's from
I-
Muji.
It's
It's
from
my
Muji.
pen.
They make these.
I know.
These citron
Those are
candies.
good pens. I think that's
They made this shirt and
Oh, what? Okay.
I know.
What's
and
it made out of?
It's like cotton. It's like a cotton.
that's so
blend. I know.
cool.
And so I was just thinking about how much I love this pen, and
my pen.
so mine's full because I just bought it. I love this pen. I would gladly tell everyone to buy it, and I was just thinking about how nice it is to hold. So
So you're an industry plant.
Have
Is that
you
what you're
ever-
saying? 'Cause-
Have you ever been accused of working for a foreign government as a spy?
no, because I don't speak any language other than French, and French people don't love people who aren't from France, and so they would never hire me to be a spy.
Were you
for them.
speaking English right now? Were you speaking English right now?
Yeah, but I also.
How do we know you're not an English spy?
Oh, I feel like I'd have bad teeth if I were an English spy. And look how perfect they are.
That's true.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Well, surgery,
That's,
guys.
that's 7 years
No.
of orthodontics.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh,
Well, maybe you got your braces just to be a spy, so you would fit in.
No, my teeth were bad because I sucked my thumb. It wasn't like a genetic thing, you know.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it was just a bad habit.
Yeah, it was just a, you know.
Yeah.
My tongue is a-
No, that's
No,
copyrighted.
no singing in the podcast.
It's-
Oh, yeah,
It's
sorry.
copyrighted.
We're gonna have to splash that out. I thought we can go an episode without censoring something, but I guess not.
No, we definitely can't.
No,
Shit.
that's unfortunate. Well, there it goes.
Oh, there it
Okay.
goes. What's it like being the smartest BFA?
I don't know if I'm the smartest BFA.
The most academically prowess.
I mean, Mr. Moyer went to Yale, so.
He didn't. Okay.
No way.
Okay. He went on a
Seriously?
rowing scholarship.
You did
He
not
went on a
bring
rowing.
Yale.
He did not get in. He went on a rowing scholarship. Do you really think if he wasn't a rower, he would have gone to Yale with his 1200 SAT score?
Did he actually? Did you guys know Mr. DeLine got a 1550 on the SAT?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
I've never taken
That's true.
SAT.
Yeah,
Mr. D's pretty smart.
he did. I don't know how.
He gives
pulled
off
that
smart guy energy.
I felt bad because I felt like I kind of insulted him when I said that there's no way he got a 1550 on the SAT, but rumor has it. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily smart. I would say I just work really hard, and I think that you can get a lot by working really hard.
That's a valid, yeah.
being
T-
disciplined.
TCH always says this thing that's like, he always quotes this one lady in English class where he's like, if you're born with talent, that's good, but if you don't have it, it doesn't matter because you can just work hard.
Yeah, and I would not say I was born with talent. You know, I'm terrible at math.
Valid.
I'm going to a math university, so that's a little bit of a bummer for me. But I've always applied myself at school, and I've always felt that motivation is temporary, but discipline is forever, and you should just always lock in.
Lock in.
Yeah.
Lock in for what you want, and it doesn't matter if that's not school. Whatever it is that makes you happy and passionate, lock in for that. So
That was definitely one of the realest answers that we've gotten on the podcast
Yeah.
so far. So I
That's-
appreciate that. That was very insightful.
you're welcome.
For a relatively dumb question.
One question actually, I've known her for like 17 years now. Or like,
Close.
You're not
Locked
even
in.
17.
yeah. No, I'm
He's
not.
30.
Yeah, I'm 45. And I don't know, like the answer to this question even now. What traumatic life event?
There's some
We're actually in the middle of a podcast.
there's some mingling going on in the live studio
So,
audience.
what traumatic event in your life made you start posting inspirational quotes on Instagram? Like, I'm so like what happened?
I'm really,
like-
I'm deeply offended that you would even suggest that I post inspirational quotes on my
You
Instagram.
do. I'll put it up right now.
He doesn't follow me on Instagram. He wouldn't know.
I
do
do.
not allow students to follow me on Instagram.
We're not, but like we're best friends though.
Would you let me follow you on Instagram?
I will let everyone follow me on Instagram when I've stopped working here.
Yeah, please leave.
Damn.
Wow.
I don't really-
Anyways, I've never
I'd
posted
be sad.
inspirational quotes on my Instagram. I feel like the cringest thing I ever posted on Instagram was a picture of a flower with like a filter on it. That was my first ever
Aw,
Instagram post.
That's
And I
pretty
said
bad.
something like beautiful day outside, like smiley face emoji with like the blush on the cheeks. And I quickly took it down because that was really humiliating for me.
That is humiliating.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
What
Yeah.
led to me posting that though is that when I was 12, I shaved my head and looked like a little boy, and so I felt the need to like project beauty onto my Instagram because I felt
Yeah.
sad about myself.
Aw.
Classic middle school
Yeah.
personal spiral.
I get that. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
He's still in that kindergarten whatever spiral. Yeah, his life is a spiral.
Yeah. Would you say that you're in a spiral right now?
Spirals are my favorite shape. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's continue.
Have you guys seen like the one gorilla versus thing?
100.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we asked him.
I made some hypotheticals for you guys.
Okay.
One gorilla versus 100 kindergartners in bike helmets.
gorilla.
Gorilla for sure.
Gorilla would win. Cause like you
How
could
fa-
you
okay.
could grab one of them and start using it as like a weapon.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
it would win, but how fast would it win is my question.
30
Like,
minutes.
Yeah, like 20. Like
Do you
20
think
So if they
seconds.
run at it, 25 minutes.
It's like like bowling. Like you can just
Yeah,
roll
that-
one.
yeah, yeah.
Or just like gorillas don't really get tired. Like you've seen them.
Yeah.
You know, 100 kids, not that, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, boom.
How about one gorilla versus 20 Karens at a Trader Joe's return desk?
20 what?
Ooh.
Karens at a Trader Joe's return
They might
desk.
overpower.
Yeah, they might win.
I think they would annoy it to death.
Just the entitled rage would just
The gorilla
kill the
just turn
gorilla.
around
It just
and
kill
leave.
itself.
Yeah.
It just jump off a
maybe.
bridge.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Something like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. How about one gorilla versus one Florida man?
Florida man.
Florida
Have you
man
seen the
would win.
Florida man throws
A snake.
alligator
Yeah,
through
through the
drive-through
window.
window?
Drive-through window. I've seen that. It's so
Yeah.
funny. It's a pretty good sized alligator. As
Yeah.
well. Florida is by far
What
one of the
about-
most like crazy places I think I've ever seen.
Honestly.
Like, it's insane.
One gorilla versus one alligator. And if the Florida man can overpower the alligator, then I feel like it can win against the gorilla.
I don't think an alligator would win against a gorilla.
Hmm.
I really, if it's like a big one, maybe.
Yeah,
But I don't think it would. I think the gorilla, because like you can just like shut their jaws.
that's true.
So. Anhad's chat GPT in questions right now.
I'd
No,
like to-
I'm using Perplexity AI.
I think that you can use your brain.
You don't. I don't have a brain. Fun fact: I got a brain transplant, and there's no brain in here. I'm working straight off of Tesla chips.
Tesla chips.
Elon
How many
Musk-
inches thick do you think your skull is?
What? Half an inch.
3.
What about mine?
I don't know. I've never analyzed someone's skull
What
size.
about
before.
Anhad? How thick do you think a skull is?
I don't know.
In
I feel
inches.
like we kind of all have the same skull thickness.
Yeah, dingus.
No?
I think yours is significantly thicker than mine.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think that's a bad thing. I don't know.
It's like when you call someone a smooth brain.
Smooth brain. That's an insult because
It is.
koalas have smooth brains. And did you know that they can't tell like a eucalyptus leaf on a table to be food, so they just
Wow.
don't eat it. They're stupid.
Yeah.
They're really dumb. Did you know that? Have you
No.
seen a koala brain? It's like smooth.
Yes.
It's like a butt.
Yes.
Is that what Anhad's brain looks like?
I'm a koala.
Yours is a little more wrinkly.
Hi, live audience.
Hello, live audience. Good
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
We're not done here.
We're
Just,
not done.
just hold up. Sit down, little bro.
No, he can sit there. It's okay.
Yeah, you can stay there if you want to watch our podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, more questions.
Have you heard any good albums lately?
Me?
Yes, you.
I've recently discovered this new artist called Bicep.
Oh, okay.
My
So
favorite
not
song.
prodAnhad.
I did get your email link, and I did see that it was 52 minutes, and I felt like I should dedicate my whole listening session like at once,
Okay.
Yeah,
and
fair
that I
enough,
shouldn't
fair
break
enough.
it up because I felt like your last album was very like the transitions between the songs made sense, and I really wanted to give it the full listen.
I also will give it a full listen tonight.
He's on the album. I don't know
Oh,
why.
really?
He-
It's pretty cool.
For an entire 2 sentences.
It's a heater. It's like 30 seconds. You have one verse on there.
One verse.
That
He
he-
wrote it.
Oh.
On her.
I was gonna say like he wrote it himself, but yeah.
Anyways, guys, listen to prodAnhad, listen to Bicep, Apricots, good song
Apricots? By
Yeah.
Bicep?
by Bicep.
I'm going to
Like,
write that down.
Bicep,
I do.
Bicep.
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 Mhm. Yeah. Do you think that being known is scarier than being alone?
Being
Damn.
known is scarier than being alone. I do think that being known is scarier than being alone.
Mhm.
Because you kind of have to like, when you're alone, you get to know you're the only person who knows yourself fully for your whole life. And so even though to be known is to be loved, I think that being known is really scary because you gotta like inform somebody of all of your qualities, the good ones and the bad ones, and it can be really scary to do that.
Like cavemen were afraid of lions.
Hmm?
Just how like cavemen were afraid of lions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like cavemen were afraid of lions, humans are afraid of intimacy.
Yeah. We're afraid
True.
of scene receipts and
Yeah,
not
we're
getting a
very-
good morning
For
text
being
back.
such social creatures,
Yeah.
we're very
Yeah.
disconnected. Do you think unicorns are real?
Do maybe.
No, that's
I've never seen proof that unicorns aren't real, so
Why would they not be real?
it's like Santa's real.
Yeah. What?
No.
Why would you say that?
Why would you just lie?
I don't think Santa's
Such
real.
blasphemy.
What do you mean Santa's a lie?
Santa is a lie.
Santa's not a lie.
Santa's not real.
Santa's real.
You just said he wasn't real.
Why are you lying on the
Are you trying to
podcast?
gaslight me right now? You just said he wasn't real. Are you trying to gaslight me into thinking he's real?
I think there's no proof of what I just said.
I think there's no proof of. Yeah.
Okay.
You know that she faked her MIT acceptance?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I,
did.
s-
I
yeah,
wrote it
I
myself.
saw her forge it. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Wait, yeah, it's not actually MIT.
Hey,
It's,
ChatGPT, make me get
Make
that.
me-
it's the wrong. It's not. What does it stand for? MIT?
Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Yeah.
More like mid institute of.
No.
Technology.
It's actually.
It was actually for RMIT, Royal Melbourne Institute of
No, no, no.
Ah.
It was actually for
Yeah, yeah.
Mumbai Institution of
Teaching.
Teaching. Yeah.
teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Currently being sued by Massachusetts Institute of Technology for stealing their name.
Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting.
I wouldn't know that though because I got into the real school.
You yeah, the one in Mumbai.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see where I move next year. You guys can check it out on my Instagram.
No, don't.
At-
follow.
There's a bunch of
at
inspirational
Gabby
quotes.
Do you think you're gonna legally change your first name to Miss?
You should.
Yes.
Okay.
MISSSSS.
Miss.
Mish Bashizi.
Mish. Mish.
Maybe MISH.
Mm-hmm.
I might just change it to Miss Bastizi, which is what Karis has been
Steezy?
calling me this
Karis
whole time.
Carson?
Yep, I know.
Mr. Basista.
I know.
I think Mr. D should change his name to Mr. D.
Just yeah.
Like
Not
last
Ethan
name
DeLine,
D.
just first name Mr.
Just Mister. Spelt with the
Ethan's a pretty good name.
MISTER.
I think
Mister. Wait.
Ethan's more like a nickname at this point.
Mister with the M or Mister with the A?
Mr. D.
No, like is it? How do you spell it?
Mr.
Isn't it like?
D.
No. How is Mister spelled?
MISTER.
You're wrong.
Mr.
You're
not
You're wrong.
I'm
A-
pretty sure Mr. is spelled
It's
like capital M-R dot.
AICRT.
Mr.
It's literally AICRT, right?
It's spelled M, like capital M-R.
No.
dot Space.
Why are you making things up?
Do the other
Someone
staff,
has to fact check this podcast.
Mm.
Sorry, what?
do the other staff call you Miss bashizi or do they call you by your first name?
They call me
They
Gabby,
call you Gabby.
But
What your legal first name?
Mr. D
My-
started calling me Gibby, and now everyone calls me Gibby, which is
Whoa,
also
no,
Mr.
that's Mr.
Gibson.
Gibson's
That's
name.
yeah.
I know.
Forgery.
Well, I've been
someone's
calling him
unoriginal.
Gibbler for a long time, so I think you guys can like kind of.
Yeah, we can. Yeah,
But
but
are there any staff here?
You
that
remember
call
Mr. McGuigan from grade 9?
I do remember
I used to call him Mr. Magugu.
Mr.
That's hilarious.
Mr.
Yeah.
Magoo.
Then Mr. Collis, his brother Collis. And Mr. Zarek is
So
Alk.
the staff amongst each other, you guys call each other by your first name.
yeah,
They don't like call you like bashizi.
No.
No.
Unless I'm like trying to be funny, then I'll call them. Then I'll call them something else. I'll call them
Wow.
like Miss McClellan, but I like to call her Summer. You know, I call Miss Topper. I'm boring them.
That was so rude. How are we supposed
Hi,
to?
Miss Legastic. We're having a podcast.
We're having a podcast.
Hi, Mr.
sorry.
Elastic.
Want to say hi to the viewers?
Do I want to say hi to the viewers?
Yeah.
I was forced to be in here.
She was not
I'm gonna go in here, but have fun.
Thank you. We didn't ask her
Uh-huh.
if we should.
Anyway, that's a wrap on a moody conversation. If you laughed, cringed, or had a minor existential crisis, you're welcome. Big thanks for our guest for spiraling with us tonight.
Please send either of us an email if you'd like to be on the show.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
will
It's
be
very
rejected
entertaining. We
immediately.
have a lot of
It's a great time.
great
Yeah.
questions.
New episodes drop every 2 to 4 business years. Rate us 5 stars or risk being haunted by your middle school crush's wedding photos. And remember, we're just cabling with Wi-Fi. Trying to feel something. Stay moody.
Stay moody.
Stay moody.
Stay moody.
Okay, I gotta go ask my lady this spring formal now.
She doesn't say no.